on page 43. We'll begin on page 43. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei HaSharet, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malchei HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem leShalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malchei HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzedchem leShalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei
And we'll be singing Shalom Aleichem. You forget you were wearing the mask. It becomes like another appendage. We'll be singing Shalom Aleichem again at the end of the service. The last verse, Tzedchem l'shalom, may your going be in peace. We wish the angels of Shabbat. I just flew in this morning from Ben Gurion Airport in Tel Aviv, and as you leave the airport headed toward your plane, and it says, Tzedchem l'shalom. And so the words of liturgy are also the spoken words of a living language. Ma yafeh hayom, if we have anyone who would like to help lead it, we'd love for you to come up. How beautiful is the day. It is wonderful to be welcoming in Shabbat together with Cantor Laura Stein. And this Shabbat, you may, throughout the halls, catch a glimpse of both Cantor Danny and Rabbi Tom, who are leading the Confirmation Shabbat and Confirmation Weekend. And they are definitely here celebrating Shabbat with our widest, wonderful, full Kol Ami community. I hope everyone here has at least one reason this evening to sing Hallelujah. Psalm 150.
Page 14. Hallelujah, El Bekodsho, Hallelujah, Birkia Uzo, Hallelujah, Big Burota.
Hallelujah.
And we are coming into the season of miracles. And Hanukkah is 10 days away. I hope you caught a glimpse of the beautiful moon tonight. And some of you might have caught some of the lunar eclipse last night or early this morning. So the full moon, usually around the 15th of the month. Hanukkah is the 25th of the month. We are about 10 days away from Hanukkah, and a season of miracles. One of the most extraordinary miracles of the physical universe is the transformation of matter into energy, which we see when we light a candle. And we wish Mazal Tov to the Endi family who are celebrating B'nai Mitzvah this weekend, the Shabbat. And Hank and Jean, would you come up and light the Shabbat candles for us?
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat. Amen.
And let us say Amen.
Hank and Jean had 1 second of preparation for that. And to them we also say, Tzeitchem l'shalom, may your going be in peace. We'll be doing Zoom for a little while with you. Spotted on a t-shirt in Tel Aviv. If you can picture the t-shirt, black t-shirt, white writing, 3 years, 3 lines. 2019, avoid negative people. 2020, avoid positive people. 2021, avoid people. So that's the part that's a little sad. And trying to figure out how to move past all the precautions and protocols and self-protections into once again being with people. L'cha Dodi, we welcome one another in order to welcome Shabbat. So as much as is safe for you, I invite you to get up. You can keep your mask on, please. And find someone you haven't seen in a while or perhaps don't recognize or don't know. Please introduce yourself. It is time to be with people. If you're joining us by stream, you can pick up your phone and perhaps call someone. Mm-hmm.
נוטשים את הישראלים. יש לי רק בקשה אחת לגבי מה זה? מתי הקונצרט?
מה?
מתי החנוכה שלנו?
בחמישי.
של יוסוף בניון.
זה אני... משהו בכוח שלי אני אעשה. אבל לא דון.
אתה יודע, מכיר את ה... איך זה נקרא? תחנה של סקארסדל, תחנת הרכבת של סקארסדל. כל המקום הזה. המאפייה.
לא רק
בעלות ישראלית.
לא, אנחנו לא היינו שם.
אני... רגע של אלצהיימר.
יש להם סופגניות?
הם עושים סופגניות מאוד מיוחדות. לא בדיוק כמו בארץ.
Come, my friend, L'chadodi. Everyone find your places. We welcome in Shabbat together, having welcomed one another with people. Page 10.
Page 10.
Beautiful. Please remain standing for the Chatzi Kaddish, page 15.
יתקדש ויתקדש שמי רבה, ועמד ברחרותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון, ובחיי לכל בית ישראל, בגלה, ובזמן קריב, ויאמרו אמן. יהי שמירה במבורך, לעולם ולעולמי עלמיה. יתברך, יתברך וישתבח, יתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל, שמר קדושם בריחו, לעילם מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דמירן בעלמה, ויאמרו אמן.
Page 17 reminds us we are held in the embrace of a beautiful, beautiful universe and an earth that needs our loving care. And on page 18, introducing the Shema, as Cantor Laura is about to do, introducing the Shema, also a reminder that love is the energy that animates the universe.
כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו, ובהם נגה יומם ולילה, ואהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמי. ברוך אתה אדוני, אוהב עמו ישראל. שמע ישראל, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך, ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות עמדיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אלוהיכם אמת.
We are seated. It's wonderful to hear your voices. And you might have noticed when you came into the atrium that the side is lined again with bags of food. And the bags of food are not meant to stay, they're meant to go. So I hope everyone has someone with whom you could share a bag, someone you work with, someone who works for you, a friend or a neighbor. Please take a bag or two on your way out so that they move. Michamocha on page 21 is a reminder that we leave no one behind. Everyone is on this march toward a better world together.
וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו. ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל.
Vishamru on page 22.
לעשות
I do have some limits of what's appropriate in the sanctuary. So probably the Latin dancing or cha-cha-cha, maybe not so much. But for those of you who are home, I hope you are really dancing. And the next time this fabulous music comes up on a Friday night, maybe you'll film yourself, send in the videos. It's a challenge, like a bucket challenge. I think we could do that. Changing the mood a little bit, and we get ready for the more contemplative feel of the Amidah. We stand together, page 23.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanura, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Vekoneh Hakol, Vezocher Haste Avot Veimahot, Umevi Geula Livnei V'neihem, Lema'an Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshiach U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham be'ezrat Sarah. Ata gibor le'olam Adonai, mechaye hakol ata rav lehoshia, mechakel chayim v'chesed, mechaye hakol berachamim rabim, somech noflim ve'rofei cholim, umatir asurim, umekayem emunato lishenei afar, michamocha ba'al gevurot, umidom elach, melech memit umechayeh, umatzniach Yeshua. Tal hachayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, mechaye hakol. Shalom Aleinu, Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Page 29. Oseh Shalom bimromav, hu yaseh Shalom Aleinu. Oseh Shalom bimromav, hu yaseh Shalom Aleinu. Oseh Shalom bimromav, hu yaseh Shalom Aleinu. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael.
20 years have passed since Jacob had fled for his life, having deceived his father and stolen the blessing of the firstborn from his older brother. In these 20 years, Jacob has married Leah and Rachel, Shiphrah and Puah. He has 12 children, 11 sons and 1 daughter, 1 more son to come, and he is a wealthy man. But it is time to come home. And more than anything, Jacob dreads meeting his brother again. He prepares for this meeting by dividing his camp into 2, placing his wives and children in a position of greater safety in the second camp, should anything terrible happen. And he waits alone during the night, preparing for the reunion with his brother. During the night, Jacob is met by a mysterious presence. Maybe an angel, maybe his conscience, maybe even Esau. We don't know for sure. The 2 of them wrestle throughout the night. When they are pinned to the ground, the midnight wrestler has but one question to ask Jacob, and this is his question, Ma shemecha, what is your name? The question seems absurd. Think of all the questions the angel could have asked him. Until we remember that the last time Jacob was asked this question 20 years earlier, when his blind father asked him, which son are you? Jacob had said, I am Esau. Jacob had spent so much of his life trying to live as someone else. Finally, he's able to say, simply and clear, Shmi Yaakov, my name is Jacob. It is at this moment that the angel blesses Jacob, telling him that from now on he will be known by another name, Yisrael, which means God wrestler. For, says the angel, Jacob has wrestled with beings human and divine. We, the children of Yisrael, the people of Israel, B'nai Yisrael, we are the God wrestlers. But along the way, in order to meet the challenges of our life and our destiny, we must first be able to answer that question directly and honestly. What is your name? Who are you? This portion of going home and meeting family again after a long time speaks to me in a much smaller way. In these last days, having been able finally to fly to Israel to see my mother, who is 93, who is featured this week in the opening of Jerusalem's Biennale, Jerusalem's art festival. And I think on tomorrow morning I'll share a trailer for a movie that was made of her, and this eccentric woman in Jerusalem coming into her own, being recognized as a 93-year-old. So for all of us who have taken steps into either coming home or new places or new adventures from places far away, I want to add another blessing to your arsenal of blessings, to your quiver of blessings, which I said when I came home. And the blessing starts off, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Blessed are you, source of the universe, who made a miracle for me in this place. So the words at the end are she'asa li nes bamakom hazeh. So you know a lot of those words. We would say she'asa nisim lavoteinu. She'asa, who made, li, made for me personally. She'asa li nes, a miracle, bamakom hazeh, in this place. So I hope it's a blessing you can add to your collection of blessings and find moments to say it. I invite you to say it with me. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa li nes bamakom hazeh. We continue with blessings for healing, recognizing the powers of healing within us and the powers to reach out in a healing prayer for someone else. That too is a miracle. Naming aloud or naming in our hearts those in need of healing. We turn together to page 33. We rise or rise in spirit for Aleinu, page 36.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, l'tetz gedula leotzer bereshit, shelo asanu kogoye haratzot, velo samanu kemishpechot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkenu kahem, vegor aleinu kechol hamhonam, ve'anachnu korim umishtachavim umodim lifnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu.
Recognizing the power of hope at the beginning of every action is hope. We continue on page 37.
ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו
We are seated, as with great pleasure, we invite forward Hank Ruda for Shabbat greetings and announcements.
Shabbat Shalom. Guess that's the greeting part. Rabbi Shira, it is wonderful to have you back. We're so glad that you were able to see your mother and to confirm that Israel is still standing. That's great to have heard. Alan and Claudia, it is so great to have you here from Mexico joining us after all this time. Welcome back to your home at Kol Ami. And if you are a new or prospective member and you are here, please go see Allison Adler. If she is in here still, reach out to her in the office, or you can see Jess, who's hiding in the back of the room. We got a lot going on. Tomorrow, we're going to have the B'nai Mitzvah of Chase and Kayla Endy. Mazel Tov. We wish the best for you, and we can't wait to learn from you and with you. And in a few minutes after we leave here tonight, if you go outside, this is the fun part of when there's a Shabbat around the table. You get to see Rabbi Shira running down Soundview Avenue to get home in time to get everything started. So we're going to have another awesome program with Professor Gary Rensburg, the second session in our Egypt programs for Shabbat around the table tonight. And speaking of Egypt, Rabbi Shira has done something pretty amazing. She's arranged for private tours of the Egyptian galleries at the Metropolitan Museum of Art. There's going to be 2 sessions, November 29th and December 16th. Registration is required and spots are limited, so get in and do that soon. As part of our continuing efforts with the Coachman Family Center, we are doing once again our Coachman Pie Drive. We do not get to hit them with pies, we get to buy pies for them. So the information is in This Week at Kol Ami and on the website, so take a look and please do participate. Last year we got a pie for everybody at the Coachman Center. Let's see if we can do that again this year. If you have students who are coming home from college, or already home from college, if you are a student coming home from college, then you should be going to Sam's of Gedney Way on the Sunday, the 27th, so Sunday at noon, to be with Rabbi Tom and the other college students for a brunch. Again, noon on Sunday at Sam's of Gedney Way. Events of anti-Semitism are increasing as much as we'd like to think that things are going to get better and have been getting better. Unfortunately, they are not. The UJA Federation is holding a Shine a Light on Anti-Semitism taking place in Times Square on November 29th from 5:30 to 6:30. It's time that we make our voices heard and we shine a light on this problem. Speaking of shining lights, our community Hanukkah lighting will be on December 3rd here, Friday night, before services, music, lights, playing. Sufganiyot? Who knows? Definitely Sufganiyot 2 days later on December 5th from 11 to 1 at our family Hanukkah celebration. That will be a blast. Make sure you're here for that. And as part of our effort to give back to the community, we are once again, and it is awesome to be able to do this in person, having the blood drive instead of having to make appointments, and it's great to be able to do it here. So on December 5th, from noon to 4:30, we'll once again have the Kol Ami blood drive. Let's please have a good turnout. And Rabbi Shira, I believe you're leading one more adult B'nai Mitzvah class. The classes are going to meet every other Tuesday starting in January. And thank you to everybody who came to our Mikdash Ami Town Hall meeting. It was great to see so many of you here and to know that a lot of you were at home watching and participating. The High Task Force expression of interest forms were to close today. We are extending them out through the weekend. We've gotten a lot of people signing up. That is awesome. We get everybody to sign up. This is your process. This is your congregation. This is your future. We're in this together. All this can be found on our website and in this week of Kol Ami. Have a wonderful week. Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you, Hank and Jean. Shabbat Shalom. And it's the first time I remember seeing in Jerusalem, and everything's still there. Trucks, the big cherry pickers going down. Usually you see trucks for all kinds of worrisome reasons, but they were putting up Hanukkah decorations, hanging them from the posts. You got to be kidding. I took a picture. And some of us are gathered here tonight to remember, and some of us are gathered by live stream to remember. We take a moment to widen our hearts to include all of those whom we remember on the Shabbat, allowing those who are remembering a yahrzeit to stand at the name of a loved one if you wish, and to remain standing until we're all standing with you. This Shabbat follows the recent deaths of Erwin Slatton, John Gimish, Theodore Clark. If you are here in a year of loss and would like to stand, we would like to hold you within our embrace. This Shabbat marks the yahrzeits of Morris Appelman, Alan Berman, Faye Corwin, Shirley Davis, Kurt Dreyfus, Minnie Eckhouse, Ronald Esco, Steve Friedman, Josephine Gershman, Gussie Goldman, Albert Gompertz, Seymour Haber, Frederick Hahn, Harry Hoyt, Ira Hutter, Ruth Jacobowitz, Barbara Kaplan, Stephen Kesselman, Rose Levine, Herman Mandelbaum, Tuba Manicherian, Ruth Marcus, Rochelle Meir, Norma Reiner, Sidney Reese, Phil Rimland, Hyman Roche, Michael Rodstein, William Root, Henry Rothenberg, Jack Ruda, Herbert B. Ruskin, Ray Sarch, Melvin Schneider, Betty Seco, Esther Solomon, Steve Sorkin, Lawrence Tisch, Preston Robert Tisch, Joseph K. Weiner, Dr. Albert Wilner. Naming these aloud and naming others in our hearts, we stand together, turning to page 39, to connect ourselves to reminders of the eternal presence through the words of the Kaddish. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah, v'alma divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayei jachol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uv'yisman kari v'imru, amen. Yehei shemei rabbah mevorach li'olam ula'olmei olmaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitaleh v'yithalal shemei tekudsha barichu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbachata v'nechamata da'amiran v'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shalama rabba min shamaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen.
Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru amen.
Those of you who are at home have the definite added advantage of being able to pour yourselves a glass of wine. The rest of us, I hope when you go home, you will, and join us around the Shabbat table. we join together in the Kiddush.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'heratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho be'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu zikaron lemaaseh v'reishit ki hu yom tehila lemikrae kodesh zecher letziat Mitzrayim kivanu v'acharta ve'otanu kidashta mikol hamim v'shabbat kodshecha be'ahava uvratzon hinchaltanu Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh hashabbat.
L'chaim, and it's wonderful to
Rita.
share services with you, Cantor Laura.
Thank you.
Wonderful. I invite you to reach around those who are in your, however you define your pod. And those of you who are joining from live stream, stretch your arms out, include those at home, and reach out to those you're thinking about. God blesses us through one another. I invite you to say after me, Yevarechecha Adonai
Adonai
v'yishmerecha.
v'yishmerecha.
May God bless you and watch over you.
God bless you and watch over you.
Ya'er Adonai
Ya'er Adonai
hanav elecha
einav elecha
v'yichuneka.
v'yichuneka.
May the light of God's grace shine on you.
The light of God's grace shine on you.
Yisa Adonai
Sa Adonai
hanav elecha
anav elecha
v'yasem lecha shalom.
v'yasem lecha shalom.
May God be with you
May God be with you
and bless you with peace.
and bless you with peace.
Shalom Aleichem.
We'll be on page 43, and before we do that, I just wanted to say thank you, Rabbi Sheriff, for having me.
Sheriff is good.
For those of you who don't know, I actually spent the first few formative years of my life on this very bima many years ago in the children's choir, where I learned the love of Jewish music that I have today. So it's really wonderful to be back, and I thank you all for having me. And we'll join on page 43. Shalom Aleichem. We welcome the Sabbath angels as we celebrate Shabbat.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem Lishalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruchuni Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzeitzchem L'Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
We just sang Barchuni L'Shalom, bless me with peace, and we respond Tzeitchem L'Shalom, may you go in peace. So to one another, Tzeitchem L'Shalom, may we all go in peace. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.